Alright, before I do final polishing and cleaning on this thing, I want to tap out all these head bolt holes. I just want to make sure that they're nice and clean and they're all the same. I just put a little drop of oil in there. And this is a 10 by 1.5 tap. And it screws in pretty easy because they're all pretty clean already, but just want to make sure they're all the same, make sure they're all clean. It is taking off a little bit of metal. It's not hard to turn. There it is, bottomed out. And let me show you what it took out here. You can see that metal. So I'm not sure if maybe the size isn't exactly the same, but it should be. Just scraping the edges of those threads off, I guess. Anyway, I do this and I know that they will all be exactly the same. This cylinder head is clean. I think I'm ready to put this back together. Before I start putting it back together, I just want to give it one more polish. I have 1200 grit paper here. I just want to polish up this surface and then clean it off. I want to do the same thing to my top of my cylinder block here, so that'll take a few minutes. I have this cleaned up and polished pretty good. There's a couple of little blemishes in it, but a couple of little things bother me, but there's nothing I can do about it. Next, I want to get this surface clean and dry. I'm just going to clean it off. This is isopropyl alcohol, like 80% or 90% or something. Keep cleaning until I don't see any dirt on my cleaning paper towel here. Still a little bit. Pretty clean. Now I'm going to clean it again. This is FT200 from Napa Wax and Grease Remover. That should make it nice and clean and dry. Oh yeah, look, that's taking some more off there. Still coming off. Okay, I think I pretty much got it clean. Do the same thing to the head surface. Don't forget to put this little Venturi plug in. Forget to put this in and then put the head gasket on and then remember it, and then there goes your head gasket. This just needs to be snug. It should be good. Okay, that's in. Okay, time to put my gasket on here. It only goes one way. It's supposed to be marked top and bottom, but it's not. But your extra Venturi hole is up here in the front, and it can't go that way. It can only go this way, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. There's only one way it can go. So I'm just gonna line that up on my shiny clean surface. I'm gonna put my alignment pins. They go on two corners. They won't fit in the wrong corner. They'll only fit in the correct corner. There's two places. There we go. There we go. Now that'll hold it in. I'm gonna just put a couple of these drinking straws in these holes here so that I don't wiggle my head around when I put it on. On. My two straws out. Okay, I'm ready to put in my brand new head bolts. These are all brand new. I want to be sure their threads are oiled. And I'm just going to oil these all and then drop them in the holes. Alright, this is the front over here, the back. The pattern is starting in the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to start them all a little bit with my fingers. Make sure all the threads are started. Looks good. Now I'm just going to do like lightly screw them in with my little speedy tool here. Okay, now I need to torque these. I need to torque them a little bit at a time, and I'm going to start with a pretty low torque on here. I'm going to start with 20 foot-pounds. Nice and smooth. I want to try to make sure that they're all nice and smooth. If they start squeaking and jerking around, then you didn't put oil on it. And I want to stop all at the same exact torque so they're all exactly the same. Now I'm going to turn it up to 25. And I'm going to do it again at 25. Okay, now I have a good initial torque. This time I have it set for 40 foot-pounds. I'm going to hold my cart with my foot here so it doesn't move. I want to make a nice even swing and get them all the same right at 40 foot-pounds. Okay, the recommended final torque is 47.5 to 50.5. I set my torque wrench at 48. I think that should be good. Okay, I'm going to go back through and just check one more time. Good. Good. My head is installed. All right.